So you play, I love this, you play piano in it, and you actually play in real life.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah. So I was able to...
It's such a beautiful thing. I'm a singer, and I play poorly. I can play chords and write a song, but I can't play, like, I'm not a pianist. And it's like the most beautiful thing, I think, to be able to sit down and just sit with yourself in such a meditative way and like play something beautiful.
Well, yeah, I'm not a pianist either, I'd say. It's like, you know, but I like to play a little bit, but it's very, it's still, I mean, I'm sort of probably in the same sort of space as you.
No, you're not,
but
I promise you.
But yeah, you know, I've been playing on and off for a while.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love that. And I heard that they didn't allow you because it was too noisy during the scene, so they actually couldn't be you, right?
The piano was muted, even though I could, play the pieces. But you know, there you go. What can you do? You know, they were like, they muted the whistle, they muted the piano. You know, just no sound from Chiwetel.
Yeah, just these too loud, too loud. So wait, was there an album that got you into music as a kid that made you gravitate towards it?
There were a few. I mean, the one that I remember like very, very clearly was when Paul Simon's album Graceland came out. You know? And it was a sort of, it was a pretty amazing time because of all of the kind of instrumentation in that and the kind of Ladysmith Black Mambosa and that instrumentation from South Africa. I just was so impressed by that. My parents, basically, at the same time, you know, they were just so into it. And I remember my parents coming back from a concert, and I was maybe like 8 or 9 years old. And years later, I went to a Paul Simon concert, and I realized coming out of the concert that I was the same age as my father was back then.
Yeah.
You know, so like generationally, this a musician that's had this impact, and this album that's had a sort of generational impact in my family.
That's so special. Yeah. Well, I was saying the music in the film is so great. What music kind of inspired y'all? What'd y'all listen to? What'd you listen to yesterday?
I'm a big Beatles fan. I'm a big Oasis fan.
Oh, Oasis!
I like lots of stuff. I like Lola Young. You know the new Lola Young song?
Yes.
That's a banger.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, that's Messy, right? Oh my God, that song is so good.
Really
She was actually in the hallway, and I don't like to bother people. And she was in the hallway at Fallon doing Fallon, and I was like, I just walked by, and I was like, don't say anything, don't say anything, be cool, be cool.
Really?
And I just kept walking.
I bet she was doing that as well, though.
That song is so good.
Yeah.
What a great introduction to her for a lot of us as artists.
Yeah.
Who did
She was
you
great.
like?
She was great. Oh gosh, everybody. Let's see. Dad was playing Nat King Cole.
Oh, love.
Mom was playing Tom Jones. She had a thing for Tom Jones.
Love Tom Jones.
Oh yeah. And I had older cousins. I had older cousins in Norway and in Australia. And so the boys brought the Beatles.
Yeah.
And the girls brought ABBA.
Nice. That beautiful world.
That's a pretty good start, right?
Yeah.
So I remember we used to listen to all these, you know, these albums. It was Drop a Needle days, you guys.
Yeah.
And so we would listen to these. I know the scratches by heart, you know, where it skips and it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there aren't like I know the beat exactly on Help, for example, where it's going to skip. I listened to Rubber Soul on repeat.
Yeah.
And then my brother would play Help, and in the mornings when we would wake up, I would hear it down the hall, and I thought that's my brother's sense of humor right there.
Yeah.
I'd hear Help down the hallway.
No one wants to be up right now.
No, it's perfect. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd say those two.
Great
nice start.
music.
Nice start.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's an amazing start.